everyone, I'm Emma. Like, share, and subscribe now.
Hey, I'm Jackson. Let's continue today's topic.
You're having a conversation in English. Everything is going well. And then one word you can't remember. And suddenly the whole conversation stops. You go silent, the other person waits, you feel embarrassed, and that one missing word kills your confidence for the rest of the conversation. Day 2 fixes that. Welcome back.
Welcome to Day 2 of the 30-Day Real English Fluency Challenge with Emma. Yesterday was the first 60 seconds. Today is what happens when you get stuck, because everyone gets stuck, even fluent speakers. The difference is they know how to keep going. Today, you learn how.
By the end of Day 2, you will have 10 smart phrases that keep you talking even when a word disappears from your brain. You will never need to stop dead in a conversation again. Let's go.
Quick action before we start. Write Day 2 in the comments, plus one situation where you got stuck for a word recently. At work? Traveling? On the phone? Write it. We want to know. And if you missed Day 1, it's right here on this channel. Now, let's talk about the real problem.
Here is what actually happens when you can't find a word. Your brain switches from communication mode to search mode. It stops producing new sentences and starts searching for that one missing word. And while it's searching, your mouth stops. The conversation freezes. And the longer it freezes, the more nervous you get. And the more nervous you get, the harder it is to find any words at all.
That is exactly what happens to me. I know the word exists, I've used it before, but in that moment, it's just gone, and I can feel the silence getting longer and longer.
And here is the truth that changes everything. The word is not the message, is the message. If you can describe the idea, even without the exact word, the conversation continues. The other person understands, and your confidence stays intact. This is called circumlocution. It means talking around a word you don't know, and native speakers do it constantly. Not because they don't know the word, but because it keeps things natural.
So the skill is not memorizing more vocabulary. The skill is knowing how to describe what you mean when the vocabulary isn't there.
Exactly. And we have 10 phrases that do exactly that. Let's learn them. Speaker 1. These 10 phrases are your emergency toolkit. When a word disappears, you reach for one of these. They buy you time, they keep the conversation moving, and they actually sound completely natural to native speakers. Ready? Repeat every phrase out loud. Phrase 1. You know, the thing you use when... Use this when you're describing an object or tool. You know, the thing you use when you want to open a bottle. The listener immediately starts thinking with you. They often finish the sentence for you. Repeat after me. You know, the thing you use when...
You know, the thing you use when...
Together. You know, the thing you use when... Practice finishing it. What is the thing you use when you want to cut vegetables? The word is knife, but if you forget, the thing you use when you cut vegetables works perfectly. Phrase 2. It's like, but. Use this for comparisons. You describe something by comparing it to something. It's like a jacket, but longer, for cold weather. That's a coat. It's like coffee, but colder and sweeter. That's an iced latte. Repeat after me. Like, but.
It's like, but.
Together. It's like, but this works for objects, places, feelings, anything. It's like a city, but smaller. It's like being tired, but in your mind. Native speakers love this phrase. It creates a picture instantly.
I used this one already. I didn't know it had a name. I say it's like all the time when I don't know a word in English.
And it works perfectly. Phrase 3. The opposite of. This is powerful. The opposite of happy, sad. The opposite of loud, quiet. When you can't think of the exact word, think of its opposite. And say that. It's the opposite of. Together. It's the opposite of. This works especially well for adjectives. The opposite of cheap, expensive. The opposite of dangerous, safe. The opposite of complicated, simple. Your brain always finds an opposite faster than a synonym. Phrase 4. How do you say in English? This one is direct and honest, and it is completely natural. How do you say parapluie in English? The listener tells you umbrella, and the conversation continues. There is nothing wrong with asking. It shows you're engaged and trying. Repeat after me in English.
How do you say in English?
Together. How do you say in English? This works when you know the word in your own language, but not in English. Use it without embarrassment. Every native English speaker will happily answer. Phrase 5. I can't think of the word right now, but it means. This phrase does two things at once. It explains that you know the concept, just not the word, and it keeps you talking while your brain searches. I can't think of the word right now, but it means the feeling when something is both funny and sad. That word is bittersweet. Repeat after me. I can't think of the word right now, but it means.
I can't think of the word right now, but it means.
Together. I can't think of the word right now, but it means. This phrase is completely honest and totally professional, even in work settings. In a meeting, in a presentation, this sounds confident, not weak.
That one changes everything for me. I always thought admitting I forgot a word made me look bad. But saying it confidently actually sounds more natural.
Exactly right. Confidence changes everything. Phrase 6. What's the word for. Use this as a quick question mid-conversation. What's the word for when you can't sleep at night? Insomnia. What's the word for a person who fixes cars? Mechanic. Quick, natural, efficient. Repeat after me. What's the word for.
What's the word for.
Together. What's the word for? Short version, you can also just say, what do you call it when? Same idea. Both are completely natural. Phrase 7. It's a kind of. Use this to give the category first. It's a kind of fruit. Red, small, grows in summer. Strawberry. It's a kind of vehicle. 2 wheels, no engine. Bicycle. Category first, then description. Repeat after me. It's a kind of.
It's a kind of.
Together. This works especially well when talking about food, objects, or places. It's a kind of soup. Very spicy, from Thailand. Tom yum. The category narrows it down immediately. Phrase 9. You know what I mean? Use this to check that your description is working. After you describe something without the exact word, finish with, you know what I mean? It invites the other person to confirm or help. Repeat after me. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Together. You know what I mean? Very casual, very natural. British and American speakers both use this constantly. It creates connection. It brings the other person into your thinking. Phrase 9. Something like that. Use this at the end of a description to soften it. It's a kind of celebration, with music and food outside. Something like that. This phrase says, I'm not sure of the exact word, but this is roughly what I mean. It sounds relaxed and natural, not confused. Repeat after me.
Something like that.
Together. Something like that. Very useful combined with other phrases. It's like a party, but outdoors. Something like that. Works every time. Phrase 10. I forget the exact word, but basically. This is your most powerful phrase. I forget the exact word, but basically it's the feeling you get when you hear a song from your childhood. That word is nostalgia. The description is perfect. The missing word doesn't matter. Repeat after me. I forget the exact word, but basically.
I forget the exact word, but basically.
This phrase is used by educated, fluent speakers all the time. It is not a learner phrase. It is a human phrase. Use it freely. Now let's put these phrases into a real conversation. I will describe something without using the exact word. Smith, you try to guess what I'm describing. Viewers, play along. Try to guess before Smith does.
Ready. Go.
It's a kind of machine. You find it in an office. You use it when you want to make copies of a document. The thing. You put the paper in and it comes out the other side as a copy. What is it?
A photocopier? A printer?
Both work. Photocopier is the most specific. Did you get it? Now let's try one more. This time, Smith describes. I guess.
I forget the exact word, but basically it's the feeling when you've been working very hard for a long time and suddenly you have nothing left. Your energy is completely gone. Not just tired, something deeper than tired.
Burnout. That word is burnout. And your description was perfect. Someone hearing that would completely understand, even without the word.
That actually felt good. I described it, you understood. The conversation never stopped. The missing word didn't matter at all.
That is exactly the point. The conversation never stopped. Now, write in the comments. Use any one of today's 10 phrases to describe something from your life. Describe your job, your city, your weekend, without using the most specific word. Just describe. We will read them. 2 quick mistakes. These are the ones that make people stay silent instead of using these phrases.
What are they?
Mistake 1. Thinking that not knowing a word means you can't speak. This is the most damaging belief in language learning. The word is not the conversation. Your idea is the conversation. You always have the idea. You always have a description. Use it.
I believed that for years. I thought if I didn't know the word, I had nothing to say. But actually, I had plenty to say. I just needed the tools to say it differently.
Mistake 2. Apologizing too much for not knowing a word. I'm so sorry. I don't know the word. My English is not good. This makes the other person uncomfortable. It derails the conversation. Instead, just use one of today's phrases and keep going. No apology needed. I forget the exact word, but basically, and continue. Confidence, not apology.
That is a game changer. Less sorry, more describing. Got it.
Rapid fire. I give you a word. You describe it using one of today's phrases. Out loud. No thinking, just describe. Ready? Word. Umbrella. Describe it. The thing you use when it rains to stay dry.
The thing you use when it rains to stay dry.
Word. Nervous. Describe it. The act of calm. When something important is about to happen.
It's the opposite of calm when something important is about to happen.
Word. Pharmacy. Describe it. Repeat after me.
It's a kind of shop where you go to buy medicine.
Perfect. 3 words, 3 descriptions, no silence, no stopping. That is the skill. Now you have it. Day 2 complete. Here is what you have now. 10 phrases that keep you talking when a word disappears. A description strategy that works in any situation. And the confidence to know that a missing word never has to stop you again.
Your homework tonight? Pick any 3 objects in your home. Describe each one out loud using today's phrases, without saying the name. Just describe. 3 objects, out loud, 2 minutes. That's it.
Write day 2 done in the comments if you did the practice. We want to see how many people are doing this challenge every day. Day 3 is tomorrow, and it's about something every professional needs. Don't miss it. Subscribe if you haven't. See you tomorrow.
This is Simple English Talks with Emma. Day 2, done. See you tomorrow.